My name is Michael Duffy. I grew up in Massachusetts and I now live in Kansas City. The Kansas City community is home to me, and I feel very warm and comfortable in this city.
Michael dealt with taxes for many, many years. Housing is very embedded in taxation, and the ability of people to stay in their houses is embedded in it. Developers were using tax abatement to basically take over the neighborhood and gentrify it. And so the neighborhood had a long history of fighting against tax abatement for developers. I've always known that one of the main focuses of his work at Legal Aid and really with Westside Housing, which he helped form, was around housing.
Jackson County, like most counties across the country, has a property tax, and it's very regressive. 2019, we started to see huge hikes. You know, we had clients coming into the office saying, I had a 400, 500, 1,000% increase. That meant they can't pay their property taxes. And if you don't pay your property taxes every 3 years, your house gets sold at auction. Michael used to be a chairperson of this local committee that gave tax incentives. Fast forward to 2021, we were doing these benefits for these big corporations. And I went and reread the statute, and I think we can do this for individuals.
Gentrification is a relatively new phenomenon in Kansas City. The West Side is the first serious low-income neighborhood to be significantly affected by gentrification.
Duffy met a friend of mine, Phil Curls, who was a state senator, and asked Duffy to come down to the state. They teamed up and developed some of the most progressive housing issues in the country outside Massachusetts. They had affordable housing.
State low-income housing tax credit, one of the first in the country.
Allowed developers and people in the city to work with people and build affordable housing.
Duffy had the idea, and Curls had the political muscle to get it through, and they were a great team.
Yeah, they were a great team.
What's been most striking to me and most important to me, and what I love about Michael Duffy, is he's here doing this work because he wanted to serve and he wanted to help low-income folks or people who couldn't afford a lawyer, who maybe didn't know they had this rights.
Well, Michael Duffy retired. I believe it was more than 5 years ago, but this program took place after that. In his retirement, he's still knocking on doors to this day. He's committed and he doesn't ask for anything in return. He really gives it his all.